Hello, my name is Armin Schmidt and I am from Power Campus 01. In this short video I want to show you how to create a link aggregation on a virtual I/O server using the LPAR-Tool. We have a test system which is an S822 with some LPARs. I show you the LPARs on this test system. The test system has the name S822 and I run the command lpar-show on this managed system, and then I get a list of all of the LPARs, and you see there are two virtual I/O servers on this S822. One virtual I/O server is this one, S822-VIO1, and I will use this virtual I/O server as an example here. First, we will shortly check the state of this virtual I/O server by running the command lpar status and the name of the virtual I/O server, and from the output here you can see the virtual I/O server is currently running, the RMC connection is active, and you can also see the version of the iOS on the virtual I/O server, memory and things like that. Okay, the next thing, we need some physical Ethernet adapters for the link aggregation we are going to create. So I check what hardware is available by running lpar lsslot S822-VIO1, and you see that in slot P1C10 there is a 4-port gigabit Ethernet adapter, so we have at least 4 physical Ethernet adapters. The command to create shared Ethernet adapters, link aggregations and other things on a virtual I/O server is the command VIOS of the LPAR-Tool. And if you run it without arguments, then you get a list of all keywords. You see plenty of keywords around, and I will use the keyword VIOS help together with link aggregation, and it tells me what is available in order to manage to deal with link aggregations. And you see there is an keyword lslnagg aggregation and there is an mklnagg aggregation, and I will show you this lslnagg aggregation first. VIOS lslnagg aggregation, the name of my virtual I/O server, and then I can see that there are no link aggregations at the moment. That's fine. We choose a physical Ethernet adapter or two for our link aggregation by running VIOS lslnagg aggregation -C for candidates, name of the virtual I/O server, and then you get a list of physical Ethernet adapters which can be used for a link aggregation. Actually in the output ENT0 is missing. The reason is very easy here, ls VIOS lstcpip -I S822-VIO1, and you see that ENT0 is already in use because on the interface EN0 is the IP address configured which is currently in use. Nevertheless, I would like to use exactly ENT0 in my link aggregation. The command to create a link aggregation was VIOS mklnagg aggregation, and I run this keyword together with help to get a usage, and you see there are two options you can specify. With the options -M and -A, you can take over the IP settings from the physical interface onto the link aggregation you are going to create. Then you have to specify the name of a virtual I/O server and then one or more physical Ethernet adapters, and if you like you can also specify attributes Here you have a list of all available attributes. I will use this one, backup adapter, since I have no switch supporting link aggregation control protocol. I will create a link aggregation with one primary adapter and one backup adapter. But the command works in exactly the same way when you use more than one adapter for the primary channel. So VIOS mklink aggregation -m-a in order to take over the IP settings from the physical interface to the link aggregation. Then the name of the virtual I/O server. The adapter is ENT0, and then as a backup adapter I take ENT2, and that's it. We have to wait a few seconds. Okay, command completed, and let us check whether a link aggregation has been created by running VIOS lslink aggregation again, and then you see that we have now a link aggregation ENT4, primary adapter is ENT0, backup adapter is ENT2, and the active channel is currently the primary channel, so ENT0 is active. You have here the operating mode, standard mode. Since I have not specified the mode of operation, the standard mode has been used here. Let us quickly check where the IP address is, which we have seen. It was on EN0 before I created the link aggregation -lstcpip -isa221, and you see the link aggregation is no longer on EN0, but it is now on EN4, which is the interface belonging to the link aggregation. Maybe you want to see the state of all adapters in your link aggregation. Then you can use the option -a for all adapters, and then you get for each of the adapters in your link aggregation a line of output, like here for the primary adapter ENT0 in link aggregation, ENT4 you see it is up, auto negotiation 1 gigabit, full duplex, jumbo frames are disabled, physical location code, and here you see that ENT2, the backup adapter, is also up in this case, and it is also currently running with 1 gigabit per second at the moment. If you want to get rid of a link aggregation again, then that's not a problem. For this you have the keyword remove link aggregation. Let us run help again. Help, remove link aggregation, and you see we have the same options -m and -a like with make link aggregation in order to take over the IP settings from the link aggregation back to the original physical interface, and I show it by running remove VIOS remove link aggregation -m -a as 822 -VIO1, and the link aggregation was ENT4. Will take a few seconds again, and then the link aggregation has been removed. Let us check this by running the VIOS lslink aggregation command again on the virtual I/O server, and then you see there is no longer a link aggregation, and the IP address of course TCP IP -ISA22Y1 is again on the adapter EN0. I hope you enjoyed this short video demonstrating how to create link aggregations. Of course, you can create more complicated link aggregations. Everything is around in order to do this. If you liked this video, we have more, then maybe come back and check out our other videos. Thank you for this time. Bye.